Hi, my name is Tony Messina, and by putting my ideas and inventions on the internet, I'm documenting that these ideas and inventions originated with me. The Joist Hoist claw. The Joist Hoist claw is what you attach to either a 2x4 joist or a 2x6 or larger joist. And I'm going to show you in detail how you anchor this claw and why it's called a claw. I'm going to show you how you anchor it to a joist, a 2x4 or a 2x6 beam. Okay, I want you to get a full appreciation for the screws that go into this claw. This is called a claw because if you'll notice, all these sheetrock screws, I've got holes in the claw here for you to put screws in to the stud that you're anchoring to. That's why this piece is called a claw. If you see these screws, 4 holes on this side, 4 holes on this side. On your flat surface here of the board, the flat end, you got a screw and you got another one down here. In total, you've got 10 sheetrock screws can be put in to hold this claw to the stud that you're anchoring to. Okay? In the claw, we have 10 holes that you can use for putting sheetrock screws in to further grip this claw to the stud that you're anchoring to. If you'll notice, these thumb screws here back out, and you've got 2 thumb screws on each claw that have concaved tips. The tip of this bolt has been drilled out and it's cup shaped. The cup shape keeps it from going in and cracking the stud. The cup shape actually claws or binds it into that stud. So it's a well thought out tool. What I'm going to show you is I'm going to show you how you attach this to a stud in the attic. Okay? What you're going to do first is you're going to leave your thumb screw loose here. You're going to leave this loose because you want to, once you get this on a board, you're going to want to center it with the other one. You're going to want to center them up and get them on the board. Once they are in position, the first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to tighten one side or the other. The first thing you want to do once you get it in place. So let's tighten this side, because see, we're getting a flush on one side perfect, and the other side we've got a little opening. What you're going to do is you're going to flush one side, then you're going to take sheetrock screws to the other side, and you're going to sink them in. Then you're going to put 2 screws in the bottom. Then you'll put 2 screws, 4 screws on the other side. You want to cleat this thing down with the heavier loads. The heavier your load, the more you got to be concerned. So what I've done is I've got this built-in feature where you can actually claw this to the beam that you're using. Okay, now we can safely say that this beam is attached to this claw. That's not going anywhere. Let's tighten our other thumb screw now. Set it. Tighten your thumb screws, and here's where you use your box wrench. You can get it in here and you can tighten these thumb screws very tight. So now, it would be safe to say that this board and this claw is absolutely anchored together. That's not going anywhere. That's not coming apart. That's anchored together. In most cases, you're going to find that you really don't need to put all these backup screws in. You could get by with just having a couple, just to keep it so it doesn't shift on you while you're working with hauling stuff up, with hoisting. We could have just had 4 screws in there. You could have it where you don't have any screws. You don't have to have screws in here necessarily. Just depends on how much you're lifting and what your situation is. finally, ultimately, if it would suit you, you can drill a hole and put a rod in instead of having these thumb screws. You can take these thumb screws out, okay, take your thumb screws out, leaving your sheetrock screws cleated in so the object is there when it's in the attic, and you're going to get up there and you're going to drill this hole out. Drill it straight through to the other side. That's what we're going to do. Okay? Okay. You can put a bolt through. See? So, no matter how you look at it, this is one fine tool. You can put a bolt in there. You can put your nut and washer on there. And then the claw is absolutely anchored to the board, whether it be a 2x4 or 2x6 or larger.